Hi all, how is everybody tonight? Welcome to the final whistle. Sorry for the slight delay. Mr. Joe Wayman decided it's pizza and drink time, so we had to wait. We had to wait for him. But no, he's got his food, he's got his drink, he has settled down now, ready for the show. I will be joined by Just Joe's football show. He will be giving me the analysis on Leeds United. We will be talking about the game. We'll be doing a combined 11, me and Joe, tonight. I wonder how many Leicester and Leeds players get into this combined 11, and I'm sure we'll make it fair between us both. I mean, we don't want to seem biased towards our sides, but yeah, it should be a good laugh. We're going to get to know the opposition. We're going to do foot in both camps. We're going to look at all the stats and get the predictions, team selection, all that. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Hope everybody is good. Hope you got your cuppers ready, because it is absolutely freezing. The weather's been bloody wet and horrible, and yeah, hopefully we can keep you entertained in this. Feeling positive about the match personally, but Leeds are an amazing team. Well, Duncan's got his baby sham. Yeah, you do, to be honest. Come on, Leicester. Yeah, let's just watch the show. Yes, hello, Duncan. How are you, mate? Dancing, beers before football, mate, always. Come on, Leicester. How's it going, Jack? I'm good. Imran, how are you, mate? This one is a big game. This one could go down as one of the biggest games of the season, if not the biggest. Yeah, lots to talk about in this one. Evening, Terry. How are you, mate? Guys, if you enjoyed the stream tonight, please remember to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the Final Whistle, please do so. And let's get my guest in, Mr. Joe Wayman from It's Just Joe's football show. How are you, pal?
Oh, sorry. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Sorry about that. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Quite the introduction, my man. Thanks for having me on again. Always like speaking to you, Jack. And yeah, we got relegated, but we're enjoying life back in the Championship while we're winning games of football, right?
Oh, mate, it feels good to be winning games of football compared to last season, Joseph. But yeah, both sides got relegated, didn't they? I'm afraid. You could say one of the deciding games could have been either side the Leicester Leeds game when we did go to Ellen Road. Ended up a draw. It could have gone either way, couldn't it?
Miss. Do you remember that Paddy Bamford miss?
I do. But no, Joe, welcome to the Final Whistle, mate.
Thank you, mate.
We are going to do a combined 11 on that tonight. We have got a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
Talk to everybody about your channel and what you do.
Yeah, Just Your Football Show. So you follow Leeds United mainly, but do dip into other content. We spoke to Locks the other night, actually. Yeah, we did an Oppo preview with Locks. What else did we do? We do all sorts, mate. We do Prem shows, mainly Leeds United watch-alongs and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, I'll be doing a watch-along tomorrow. I think with that, I told Locks that Adam Forshaw was better than Harry Winks. Just a bit tongue-in-cheek, though, Jack. Do you know what I mean? Just a bit tongue-in-cheek. Don't take everything I say so literally.
No, don't worry about that. But no, it's good to have you on. Let's get to know the opposition first. Leeds United, third in the Championship. Manager Daniel Farke. Joel Perreault signed for you lot for £12 million in the summer. A lot of teams after him, including Southampton and Leicester. How have you found the Championship as a whole? What's life like under Daniel Farke? And are you happy with the transfers that you made in the summer?
In terms of the Championship overall, I think the division's crap. If I'm being totally honest, I think the standard of the teams that we're coming up against is poor. I don't think it's anywhere close. And listen, you've seen that. You're running away with it. We gave people a head start, I think, in August due to all the transfer. But I think the actual quality of the division compared to our sides are poor. So yeah, Daryl. I think the standard of the division is poor. In terms of Daniel Farker, loving life again, enjoying football again, which wasn't. Yes, last season we had Jesse Marsh. I couldn't stand the man. So, couldn't stand the man and also the style of football that we played. So, the fact that we're now playing entertaining football, we're scoring goals. It's great to see. We've still got some top quality players for this level, as you know yourself. And as for the transfer business, yeah, more than happy with what we've done. Could have done with a left back, could have done with the number 10. He's been playing Pirro in the 10, which it's still the jury's out on that. But, I think I've been more impressed with the players that are still here, if I'm honest. So Rutter was a busted flush last season. We spent 30-odd million on him. And he's probably, for me, he's the best player in the league. Now, obviously, I know you're going to say Dewsbury Hall or whatever, and that's fine. I get it. So, for me, though, he's the best. Somerville is amazing. I would say he's the best winger in the league. His numbers are insane. So, I'm more impressed with the players that are still here and how good they look, mate, more than the new arrival. Oh, actually, Ampadu. Sorry, I tell a lie. Ethan Ampadu is unbelievable and better than Harry Winks. So.
We're not going to agree on that anytime soon, are we, Joseph? To be fair, mate, but you can think what you're a Leeds fan. You're obviously going to back your own players and be biased towards your other clubs. But that's fine. We can accept that. I mean, you obviously played Huddersfield last game, 4-1 win. You reacted well after that Stoke defeat. How did you find the Huddersfield game?
Enjoyed it, mate. First 45, we were amazing. I do think Huddersfield are rubbish, though, if I'm being honest. So, as good as Leeds were, they're really poor. So, I think... for 45 minutes, we were great. But they were really bad as well, bro. They were really bad as well. The Stoke one's more annoying, obviously, because Bamford missed another penalty. But yeah, look, great to bounce back with a win. You haven't had to do you've only had to do it once, bounce back from a loss, haven't you? You know what I mean? You're not used to losing until Friday anyway, so man, you'll be all right, you know.
What have you made of Leicester?
What have I made of Leicester? Very impressed. I didn't think they'd do as well as they have. I didn't think Maresca would do as well as he has. And listen, you're top of the league. You're like 14 points in front of us. That can go to 17 on Friday. You're going to win the league. Locks at the start of the season made a bold prediction and said you might break the points record. At this moment in time, it's looking that way. Let me just respond to Daniel Marson as well, who says Ampadu is just bang average Championship player, but he never Prem level. Please watch him, because. Then you'll know that you're wrong. Let's not forget this guy's 23. He will, how old's Harry Winks? Is he 30 odd? He'll be getting on.
I'm not sure.
So all I'll say to you, Daniel, is to say that he's a bang average Championship player is crazy. He's a Welsh international, probably will be the captain, and watch on Friday and talk to me then, all right?
I think Dan just want to rock your boat tonight, Joe, mate.
Let him rock my boat. I'll put him in the bin.
Leicester as a whole, I mean, great start so far, 13 wins out of 14, I believe. Last time a team did that was Bristol City. How do you see with Leicester? Do you see them breaking the points record of 106, what Reading got?
It's too soon yet. Too soon yet, but you're going the right way about it. Do I think you'll win the league? Yes.
Yep.
Do I think you'll break the points record? It's too soon. Let's see because the thing is as well, we play 7 games in December. 7 games. So that's a hell of a lot of football to play in 1 month. You've then got the January window. Will you buy? Will you lose some players? So I think it's too early yet. Obviously, you've got the AFCON as well. But, yeah, I think... Look, you're going to win the league. I do think you'll win the league. And I did think Leeds would. But now I can see, 14 games in, Leicester are going to win the league. Not a problem.
Yep. Do you think Leicester and Leeds have got enough squad depth then?
Yeah, I do. I do. I think you've got a better squad than us overall, if I'm being honest, Jack, with the options that you've got. But yeah, I think we've got more than enough. I do want Leeds United to do some more business. I want a left back and a 10. Maybe even another centre back. Just as backup, really. Yeah, I think we've got more than enough. You must be comfortable, man. Do you think you're winning the league, Jack?
Like I say to Leicester fans, I'll take it one game at a time. Yeah. We're not
champion chat.
We're not gonna get too ahead of ourselves. It is nice to be 14 points clear at this minute in time. I mean, anyone would have snapped your hands off for that at the start of the season if you'd have predicted that. I mean, Leicester fans would have. I thought we brought right in the summer and that. Harry Winks, Connor Cody. We've added experience from the Premier League into the Championship. I mean,
what's Connor Cody good at? He tells jokes, plays cards. He don't play football, does he? What's he good at?
Connor Cody leading the team.
What, from the side?
Well, let's just say he's not been available much this season due to an injury that he did pick up. But he has been at every away game, every game itself.
That's what I'm saying. He's good around the group.
Leadership.
There's a few magician tricks, pulls rabbits out of hats and that. You know what I mean? Does he play football? I don't know.
Well, you'll wait and see. You'll wait and see tomorrow night, Joseph, and then we'll decide on that.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Enzo Maresca. I mean, treble winner at Manchester City. He's really
he was.
Well, treble winner at Man City. I mean, with Pep, obviously,
Give over, Jack. You're not letting him have that.
Well, he is a part of it, Joe. You know what I mean? All the coaching staff, the players. I mean, they're all a part of that treble last season. Whether you like it or you don't. I mean, you don't like Man City, do you? So you know what I mean. Anything.
No, I don't mind Man City. It's Man United we don't like. No. To be honest, mate, I didn't think he'd do well. I didn't think he'd do well because of his managerial spell at Parma. However, I was proved wrong because he's changed it around so quickly. It seems like you've got a great group, and as I say, you've won for 13 out of 14 games. Like he's doing amazing, isn't he? At the end of the day,
that's the thing. I don't think you could ask more of him. To be fair, you know what I mean. No. He's came in, ripped the coaching staff apart. He's come in, ripped the whole team apart. This big new rebuild that Leicester's been needing for ages, basically. You know what I mean? I know that man Brendan Rodgers spoke about his rebuild. It never happened and that, but he's came in, the board have backed him and that. He's brought in the players they wanted. Brought Mavididi in. He's put quite a few good players in. I mean, he brought Callum Doyle in. I don't know if you've seen much of Callum Doyle, Joe.
I haven't, mate. No, he's been playing at left back, has he?
No, he's injured. He's injured at this minute in time.
He's injured. Right, okay. He's on loan from City, is it?
Yeah, he's on loan from Manchester City. Dan's asked you a question though. Do you rate Joel Pirro?
Yeah. Of course, yeah. I mean, listen, he's been playing him in the 10. He's still scored goals, though. I'd like to see him in the 9, but yeah, of course. He's a top player.
Yep. Let's get on to the game then. A lot to talk about. I mean, we'll get to predictions and that later on. Leicester versus Leeds, a championship encounter. This one's a spectacle for Friday night football. Surely it's going to be a cracker, isn't it? Two big sides of the championship going at it. Leicester in first, Leeds in third. I mean, how much of a big game is this one? Is this the biggest game of the season?
For sure, I think, yeah. It's two of the best, biggest clubs in the division, two of the best squads, regardless of Ipswich. Everyone's like, even though we're third, it's like little brother energy. I think this is the two big dogs of the championship, if you like. So I think all eyes will be on it as well because there's no Premier League game, there's no big games across Europe, so this is the this is the big one. So yeah, Duncan, I think we'll look in response to his question. I think we'll try and possess the ball. That's what we try and do. However, know that we are deadly on the counter as well. But Daniel Farker was asked the question about, are you going to play into that? And he was like, no. Look, Daniel Farker wants to be a possession-based team, but ultimately, if you do possess the ball and we're penned in, then we do have the opportunity to catch you on the counter. We've got the likes of Dan James, who's been really, really good this season, pacing behind. If you don't know, then you need to get to know about Rutter. Rutter's been amazing. Somerville's been amazing. Whichever way, there's many ways to skin a cat, as the saying goes. But I'm not sitting here confident, because I can't lie. I think Leicester are a very good side, and that's why you're top of the division.
Yeah, this one's a tough game. It is. Leeds, they've got some quality in their squad, haven't they? Rutter, Somerville. Two players who, for me, should nowhere near the Championship. They should be in the Premier League. Pirro can score goals. He's a threat, isn't he, to be honest? Yeah. Dan James, he offers quite a lot of pace. For me, this game, it's about how Leeds set up. And I think it's going to be a battle of the tacticians, Maresca and Farker. Yeah. They're going to see what works in the game and what doesn't. I think both sides, it's about that midfield battle as well. Harry Winks versus Ethan Ampadu.
I'm looking forward to it, mate, to be honest. I want Rutter to have a better game than Dewsbury Hall. I want Ampadu to have a better game than Winks, That's what I want. But, Somerville to be better than Mavididi. This is the thing. It's a real good game, like you said. It's a
matchup. It's a matchup, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, really good. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm nervous. I don't know which way it's going to go, but yeah, I want to win every game, but I think it's very win to show Ipswich and Leicester, listen, we're still here. So
yeah, agreed. I think with also this game, it's the case of Leeds like to a counter-attack. They've got, some would say, the best four in the league up front. I think so. I think that Leicester's got to be on the guard tomorrow night. They've got to play the game. We've got enough quality to win the game for sure. I just think it's about picking Leeds off, really, isn't it? If Leeds like to counter-attack, it's about picking them spaces in behind and that, and really get going. We do like to keep the ball quite a bit. Vestergaard likes to stand on the halfway line and make teams come, and that's what Leicester's done to every team this season. They've really made teams come, had a lot of possession, a lot of the ball, but it's what you do with it. I think it's about who's more clinical tomorrow night, and I think that's the main objective of this game, the clinical side of it. Some fans would say a draw, but then if you look at the draw, Ipswich are going to be looking over the shoulders, aren't they? They don't Leicester slip up. Then there's Southampton are hoping Leeds slip up tomorrow night. So them sets of fan bases are going to be watching this game very closely. What have you made of the playoffs so far? You look at it, West Brom's in there, Cardiff, Southampton, Leeds. Obviously, do you see Ipswich slipping up anytime soon?
I don't, mate, if I'm honest. That's the disappointing thing. I've had a look at it and been thinking about it a lot, and that's why I think this game's so important for us, because if we don't win and we get beat, and and Ipswich beat Birmingham, their gap's 12, and then if they win the game in hand, it's 15. So no, I'm a little bit worried, mate, to be honest, because I can't be dealing with the Championship playoffs. Sorry, I don't want the playoffs. So yeah, we need. At this point, I'm hoping and praying that Ipswich falter. Will they? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, they've done really well so far, haven't they? Ipswich, proving they can battle with the teams at the top. Kieran McKenna's doing a fantastic job there. Southampton have now picked up form. Leeds can't afford to slip any further, can they, Joe, with another defeat? That's the main thing. I think Leeds will go. Leeds, it's about going to war tomorrow night, isn't it, the KP? It's about going all out. I don't see Leeds sitting deep against Leicester or coming here to play for a point. I think both sides are going to be out for the win tomorrow night.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think we go under Farke into any game trying to be pragmatic, trying to, nick a point or anything like that. We won't do that. We will try and win the game. My only concern is Leeds United away from home have not started games well. We didn't against Southampton and many other teams as well. So I think, we've got to ensure that we press you high up the pitch. I think, we've seen at times, I know you beat Southampton, but they pressed you at times and could sometimes force you into, whereas we need to do the same. We can't be passive, we can't sit back. If we do sit back the way that you progress, pass the ball, I just think we'll be chasing shadows. We need to try get after you. And I'm hoping that's the tactic we will employ from minute one, just press high. And if Vestergaard and Co are going to, play on the halfway line, then best believe that if we can win the ball, then with our pacing behind, we'll cause problems. Dan James running in behind fast, Vestergaard, it's so we've got to try and win the ball and get them players in behind for me, Jack.
Yeah, agreed. Let's have a look at the head-to-head stat. Let me remove the bottom. Table position, first versus third. Played 14 games, 13 wins for Leicester, 7 for Leeds, 4 draws. For Leeds, 1 defeat for Leicester, 3 for Leeds. Let's have a look at the Championship stats, Joe. Played 14, Leicester won 6. I mean, this counts obviously Ellen Road. You've beat us 3 times, 5 draws. I mean, draws seem to be a bit of a thing for both sides. I mean, if we look at the last 5 results at King Power Stadium, 2-0 last time round. Harvey Barnes coming back to haunt you lot in
the time, game. Man. He used to score all the time, him.
And then he scored in I think it was Jesse Marsh's first game in the 1-0 win for Leicester. January 2021, you beat us 3-1. I believe Patrick Bamford scored in that game and Stuart Dallas, if I remember correctly. A 0-0 draw August 2013. That was in the Championship, I believe. Brian McDermott was your manager, Joe, at that point?
A long time ago, mate. Long time indeed.
Last time out in the Championship at the KP, it was a 0-0 draw. 2013.
I hope it's not 0-0 tomorrow. I hope it's not 0-0
I mean, that was a decent 0-0 that game. I just quite remember it quite fairly. Vardy and Nugent, Ross McCormack for you lot.
I remember that gold shirt, mate. I've still got it. Terrible shirt. They were giving them away for free.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, when you got your season ticket, when the year after, they had that many left that when you went with your season ticket the following season, they were giving you away for free.
Yeah, agree. Bamford goal in the 3-1 win was a stunner.
It was.
It bloody was
That's
as well,
when he could play football. That was when he could play football. He can't anymore.
That's when bloody Harvey Barnes bloody put us ahead and then Leeds come firing back. It weren't a pretty sight when you're a Leicester fan. You wonder up and you think, I think Leeds were was in a bit of predicament, Joe, with the relegation battle at that point as well, Leeds.
No, I don't think so. I think that point, I mean, your memory is much better than mine, mate. That's only a couple of years ago as well. But I think we were doing well under Bielsa that season. I think it was the season after.
Yeah.
Or maybe you'll know better than me, mate. Honestly, my memory is terrible, my man.
So I remember talking to Oscar, and he said, Leicester will beat Leeds in that one. Not confident at all going into this game. Leicester's high flying. Then all of a sudden, Leeds bloody come in the second half, turn up, and you think, where's this Leeds team been all season? And then they ended up giving us a good hiding. Let's have a look at foot in both camps. I mean, Gary McAllister played for Leicester, good for us. It was also good for Leeds, wasn't he? I mean, he also managed Leeds United, didn't he, Joe?
Yeah,
Gary McAllister.
He won the title with us in 91, 92 as a player as well. And obviously came back to manage us when we were in League One. He was great at Liverpool as well for a period of time under Houllier. So massive fan of Gary Mac. I've actually got his thing there. Anyone who's of my age will remember these. It's quite retro now, I guess. But yeah, there's Gary Mac.
Yeah, quite good. I think I've got one of Jamie Vardy somewhere. I have. Where is it?
Brian Deane, Gary Speed, Tony Dorigo and Gary McAllister.
No, I. Next one, Max Gradle. I mean, he
Yeah,
was
what
he was
player.
he was he was good for Leicester. Obviously, he left, and then
He was
Lloyd
great
Dyer
for us.
came in to replace him. I thought very good, talented winger, and a fan's favourite at the King Power. Max Gradle scored that cracking free kick against MK Dons. I mean, he did go on, did he, to play for Bournemouth and that? Obviously, Leeds
Yeah,
United
he
as
went
well.
to
What was it?
Saint Etienne as well, but we
You know,
obviously we got promoted from League One with Max Gradle and top player. He got sent off actually in the game that we had to win against Bristol Rovers. So yeah, it could have easily gone the other way for him, but Jermaine Beckford, you know, got him out of jail really. But Max Gradle was an exciting player, and we were constantly linked with bringing him back throughout the seasons. But yeah, I really liked Max. Great player.
yeah, very good for both sides. Steve Guppy, I don't believe he played much for you lot, but he did well at Leicester. Yeah, good player for
I didn't
Leicester.
even know
Steve
he had,
Guppy.
mate. I didn't even know he had, to be honest, Steve Guppy.
No, I was looking through all the players who've played for both clubs. There, I was thinking, what a few bloody names there is here. I think
Yeah, I remember Steve
Darren.
Guppy, man. And would he have played with like the likes of Robbie Savage and that Muzzy, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
St-
yeah.
I
I
think.
liked that Martin O'Neill Leicester side, by the way.
Mm,
Really good. Really good.
Radostan Kishishev.
Again, I mean, no, not the one for me, mate. Not the one for me.
Did you not rate him at Leeds?
No, mate, no. I'm thinking the likes of Beckford and co. These are players that that are up there, not Radishan Gizhishev. You know what I mean? How about Paddy Kisnorbo as well?
Yeah, Paddy Kisnorbo.
Did you have Sol Bamba as well?
We did.
You had Big Sol as well, didn't you?
It's just when we spoke last time in the Premier League, I think we covered Jermaine Beckford, Chris Wood, Paddy Kisnorbo, and that. I thought, you know what, we'll change it up this
mix
time.
It up.
Switch it up.
Give me players that have played about 5 games. I didn't even know Steve Guppy had played for Leeds.
Hey, it's good to know. It's good.
Yeah, it is. If I get that on a quiz, mate, at least I'll know. Let's have a look. Let me see.
Brian.
He played. Listen to this. He played 3 times. Did Steve? 3. 3 times, and that was in 2004. 3 times, man. He was at Leicester 15 games. This is all in one season. Then he came to Leeds for 3. Then he went to Stoke for 4. And then he went to Wickham for 14.
Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jermaine Beckford. I mean, we can't talk about Jermaine Beckford if you want to talk about Jermaine Beckford. I mean, a fallout with Nigel Pearson at Peterborough away. Jermaine Beckford was the FA Cup man, is what he was known as. I mean, he always scored a goal in the FA Cup without a doubt. You could always back him in the FA Cup. I mean, I think his best game against bloody Nottingham Forest, when he got that hat-trick. He could have had bloody 4, I think, in that game, though. What was your thoughts on Jermaine Beckford at Leeds?
Yeah, he's a modern day legend, if you like, at Leeds United. Obviously, he scored.
Hello, Michael from All Leeds TV. I don't know if you know Mike, Joe.
Yeah, I do, mate. He's a good guy. Yeah, does a lot of TikToks and that. Good guy. Yeah, Jermaine Beckford. I've met him actually. A couple of times. I mean, he won't remember me, but I've met him. But yeah, do you know what? He's a really nice guy as well. Really nice guy. Does a lot of the media stuff for Leeds United as well. He's on Sky a lot. But yeah, he scored at the Stretford end, obviously. Scored an important goal when we got promoted from League One. So he'll always be remembered fondly with Leeds fans. And it was at a time where we were shit, do you know what I mean? And the club was shit. So he was a shining light. The likes of Becky O'Gradle, Snodgrass, that era. League One Championship days.
No, you obviously had the Schmeichels, didn't you? Chris Wood.
We had Casper, yeah. He don't like Leeds fans, though, does he? He don't like Leeds fans.
It's because our chant used to sing to him, Joseph.
Come on, man. It's
I think he was annoyed. He did come out and talk about it, didn't he? And then he did come across and say to some fan, "How would you like it if I said that about your dad?" And
it's not that deep, man. It's football fans. You know what I mean? We're having a laugh. We're saying like, we like you. Because your dad played for Manchester United, so he's a CUNT, you know what I mean? But it's not that deep. It needs to grow a pair, if you ask me. But there you go. Anyway, he left your place, didn't he? And it's gone tits up for him, really, hasn't it? He went to Nice, and that went bad. And then I don't know where he is now, but he's not at Nice anymore, is he?
No, he's not at Nice. I think he's in Belgium with Anderlecht, I think, now.
There you go. So he shouldn't have left Leicester, should he, really?
There we are. Brian Dean.
Oh, I love Brian Dean. He's another one.
I think he was the first Leicester player to score at the Walker Stadium. I think he got two. I think the first league game we played, he scored 2 goals against Watford at the Walker Stadium.
Didn't Brian Dean score the first ever Premier League goal for Sheffield United?
I'm not sure.
I think he did. Let me check. But yeah, Brian Dean, love him. I just want to make sure I'm right before Brian Dean first goal. Let's have a look. It's on search. Yeah.
Didn't he play for you lot quite a few times? I don't think it.
Yeah, Brian Dean. Yeah, for sure. He played all over Yorkshire, if I remember rightly.
Joe created the chant.
The chant. I know. I've seen that. Yeah, Brian Dean scored within 5 minutes of the new Premier League season. So the first ever Premier League in '92, he scored the first ever goal. I think it was against Man United as well, so that's nice. But yeah, he was at Sheffield United at the time. But yeah, Brian Dean, a top player, and like I say, I always have fond memories of Brian Dean. So yeah, he was with us under Wilkinson, and then came back in 04-05. So yeah, Brian Dean. But like I say, he's played everywhere, hasn't he? I think Sheffield United. Did he ever play for Wednesday? No, he didn't. But Donny, loads of clubs. Yeah.
Right, and Joe, we're gonna do the combined 11. I'm gonna share the screen in a minute. Let me just find the website that I'm gonna use for this. Let me have a look. Let me share this bloody screen with you. We're gonna do a Leicester and Leeds thing. We're gonna do the combined 11. We're not gonna be biased, Joe. So be honest, mate.
As you're talking through, mate, I'm going to eat some of my food because I'm starving, but go ahead.
What formation do you want to go with?
I think we should go 4-2-3-1.
Do you want to go A or B?
Let's go A.
Do you want it like that?
Yeah, that'll do us, won't it?
Yeah, all right. Then we'll go 2 centre defensive move. Goalkeeper?
Come on then, give me your... Because I've seen a lot of Leeds fans put your man Hermanson, so I mean I'd go Melier, but I'm a fan of his, but I can concede Hermanson.
Okay. Centre halves. Is Wild Fast and Vestergaard better than your boys?
I think we should have one each.
Okay, we'll go one each. Who's better out of Pascal Strike and Joe
I'm gonna go Strauch. I'm going Strauch.
Pascal Strauch, yeah. There he is, Pascal Stoik.
Good man.
Who do I have? Vestergaard or White Fast? Oh, that's a tough one. Let me have a look what the comments are saying. See where we should go with this one. Vestergaard or White Fast comments. Where are we going with this? Who do we fancy in this one? No one on here first, right? Switch, yeah. No, so I don't think they're. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'll tell you what, we'll go Wild Fast. We'll go fast. I mean, Vestergaard's had a fantastic season. We're gonna go out fast. Right back, we're gonna go Ricardo Pereira without a doubt. I think we can both.
That's fine.
I think we're in agree on that. Left back.
I mean,
Callum Doyle's played.
Who's playing left back for you?
I mean, it was usually Callum Doyle, and then Callum Doyle got injured against Bristol City in the 8th game of the season. He hasn't played for 6 games. But then we've got James Justin there now as well. So, what about Leeds? I mean, obviously you've got Sam Byram, haven't you? So,
but he's not a proper left back. He has been amazing, but I do really, really like James Justin. So I'm more than happy to, if he's playing there regularly, I think that's fair, mate. Because to be honest, James Justin should be in the Premier League for me. I think he's the top player.
All right. Yeah, we've got that. Centre defensive mids.
Ampadu.
I mean, if you go centre defensive mids, I mean, you'd obviously look at Ndidi, Harry Winks. I mean, I'd have both Ndidi and Harry Winks, but I tell you what, I'll give you Ampadu. Because, like I say, we're not going to be biased towards our own clubs.
At the end of the day,
yeah,
hasn't Ndidi been playing as a bloody 8 or a 10 at times?
He's been playing. He's not played the centre. The thing is, with Wilf, he's kind of like mixed his game up this season, hasn't he? He's obviously been playing a more attacking sort of thing. I tell you what, we'll go left mid and right mid first, and leave the other two as left they are for now.
Somerville.
I'll give you Somerville. I think he's a cracking player. Right mid, we'll go with Mavididi.
Happy, yeah.
Or actually, you could put Rutter there if you wanted to.
No, Rutter's been playing in the 9, so.
So Rutter's a striker then, okay. So centre attacking mid then. Pirro or Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Striker. See,
Rutter.
Rutter or Iheanacho.
Get in the bin, Jack. Do not be silly.
I'm pretty Iheanacho there.
Give over.
How many goals has Iheanacho scored and how many's Rutter scored?
Right. On the chat here,
computer.
He's making this decision, not me. Okay?
Right, Rutter or Iheanacho?
Rutter, man. All day.
Yeah, Mavididi and Somerville, yeah, that's fair, isn't it? Why on earth is Hermanson over Melier? Jorginho, best player in the league. Yeah, Matt, you're going to say that because he's a Leeds player, isn't it? But Rutter over Iheanacho. We've got 2 there at the minute. Somerville is clear. Do you know what? I like Somerville as a player. Like I said, shouldn't be playing in the Championship by any stretch. I think he's been one of your better players this season, to be fair. Somerville. Only one man up top, Jamie Vardy. I wouldn't pick Mavididi. Would have gone with Fatawu. I'll tell you what then. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Instead of Mavididi then. I mean, we can have Fatawu. Or we can have Mavididi. I'll tell you what. We'll go with Fatawu. I'll tell you what. We'll put Fatawu in. Either one I'm happy with. Let's have a look in the stats. Someone's gone Jamie Vardy. Fatawu.
There's a lot of wrong answers in the chat because it's Rutter.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Do we go Fatawu or do we go Mavididi?
I would go Mavididi, but you know Leicester more than me, Pop.
See, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna put Mavididi in there. I'll tell you what. No, I'm gonna leave. I want both to be fair, but
make up your mind and put Rutter up top.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll just give you Rutter. I think it'd be fair.
You just give him me, yeah.
We'll just give him by a little bit. I think we've done all right. Vardy. I mean,
that team there is very, very good.
I think it's a great team if you look at it. Mavididi, we'll stick Mavididi there. So we've got Hermanson, Ricardo, Fast, Stroik, Justin, Ampadu, Winks, Dewsbury Hall, Mavididi, Somerville and Rutter, that's a very good team.
Yeah, it definitely is, mate, yeah.
That's a very good team, even though we've argued over Rutter and Iheanacho, but we'll give Rutter. I think we'll be fair with it. Let's have a look. Right, Joe, let's go get to the next one. We've done our combined 11. I think everyone's happy with it, to be fair. I'd have loved Jamie Vardy in there, but I think, to be honest...
he's done, man. He's had his day.
Yeah, that's your opinion, not mine. Hey, you won't be saying that. You won't be saying that tomorrow.
Tomorrow, probably not, mate.
If he scores and sides in front of the Leeds fans when they start chanting that chant to him. But no,
which one? His wife's the grass.
Team selection, Joe. What are you going for Leeds, mate? How do you line up? I mean, any changes, injuries?
No, I don't think so. So I think it'll be Melier in goal. Shackleton at right back. Centre back will be Strauchan Rodon.
Yeah.
Left back will be Byram. Midfield then will have Ampadu and Kamara. And then we'll have Pirro in the 10. We'll have Somerville out left, James out to the right, and then Rutter up top. That's what it'll be, my man.
For me, I'm gonna go Hermanson in goal. Vestergaard, Wout Fast, James Justin, Ricardo, Harry Winks. Then we're gonna go for Fatawu, Mavadidi, Dewsbury Hall, Cesar Cassidy. Striker. See, Vardy started against QPR, but Iheanacho started against Sunderland. I think he'll go with Vardy. I could be wrong. He could go with Iheanacho. I think Tom Cannon will probably be on the bench, to be fair, but I don't probably see him playing, to be fair, because he's just still recovering from injury and that. And like I say, he's back in knee training and that, so I don't think he'll be rushed back too quickly. Let's get the bloody bottom back on. Joe, the last question for you then, mate, is the score prediction. I mean, what do you fancy?
I'm going to be really bold here. And
even though you've not got much hair anyway, but yeah, there you are.
I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds.
Is that with your chest out, is it?
No, it isn't. Pigeon chest.
It looked like it when you got close up with the camera.
3-1 Leeds. I think, yeah, we'll catch you on counter.
Is that your head or heart?
That's my heart, mate. My head's... I honestly don't know, Jack. Like, I genuinely don't know. You could batter us 4-1. We could win 3-1. The game could be nil. I honestly don't know. This will be the toughest test we'll face, but I think I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1 Leeds. Feck it. Let's do it.
I'm going to back my boys. I'm going to go 2-1. Actually, who do I think will score? I think Dewsbury will score. And I tell you what, we'll go with Yannick Vestergaard from a set piece. That's a bold prediction. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think for Leeds, if anybody's going to score, I think it's going to be bloody Somerville or Pirro. Either one of the two. But yeah, it should be a good game. It should be a spectacle. Looking forward to this one on the Friday Night Football. Joe, thanks for coming on, mate. I do appreciate your time. It's always good. It's always good chatting to you, brother. Tell everyone before I let you go where they can find you and what you do regarding Leeds United.
Yeah, so I will be doing a watch along of the game. We did an opposition preview the other night on Wednesday last night. I'm going to be live on my channel at 9 o'clock. Doing a big match preview live with some fellow Leeds fans talking about Leicester, doing a combined 11, just discussing the whole game, a bit like we have done with Jack. So if you want to join me for that, please do 9 o'clock, Just Joe Football Show.
Just Joe, thanks for coming on, mate. Great sport, but unfortunately, hope you lose tomorrow night.
I bet you do, mate. I bet.
Joe, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it, mate. And I'm going to wish you all the best after tomorrow, pal.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. That was Joe from Just Joe's Football Show. Really great guest. 2-2. It's a hard game to call, to be honest. It is. Hope everyone's had a great time watching the final whistle tonight. Really appreciate everyone coming in and giving their views and all that. What's coming up on the final whistle? So if you haven't watched the championship predictions, get over there and watch it. Really much appreciate it. We did week 15 last night with Football Martin. We've got the match day vlog tomorrow as well. And we'll be down at the ground and that to see the game. But yeah, if you see me, come and say hello. Come and give me score predictions and that. It's good to see get different fans on the channel and as well. So would really appreciate that. We should have the review on Saturday or Sunday. It'd be one of the days, but no. If you haven't pushed the notification button, push the notification bell. It will tell you every time we are live. But no, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night, and come on the fucking Foxes. Take care, everyone. And I'll catch you again. Keep it at the final whistle. Bye-bye for now. Hi all, thank you for watching The Final Whistle. If you enjoy all our content, please remember to smash a like, share and subscribe to the channel.